Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion Remastered. In this episode, we're going to yet again continue on through the Dark Brotherhood quest, starting with talking to Ochiva.
Greetings once more, Assassin.
Greetings.
When you're ready, I have a most important contract. One that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself.
Sanctioned by the Black Hand itself, I'll have to accept that.
Do you recall the name Adamus Philida? The Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task?
Hells yeah.
Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. He's a powerful man, and was surrounded by powerful associates. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is
Darker.
Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. He is in fact more vulnerable than ever.
So what must I do?
The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow, specifically enchanted to kill its target, in this case, Philida. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die, but it cannot pierce armor. Shoot while Philida is armored, and the rose will be wasted. Travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Observe when he removes that blasted Legion armor, and then let fly the Rose of Sithis. Kill Philida in any way, rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor, in his office in the prison barracks, in the Imperial City. Do this, and the bonus is yours.
All right, sounds like a winner. Okay, so let's go ahead and do something like that. I've been playing some Skyrim, so my controls are a little bit all kinds of janked out. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Rose of Sithis. Let's go ahead and equip that. I do know Adamus Philida's schedule. I know this already. He goes into a little pool of water sometime in the evening. So all we have to do is go to this pool of water and wait around until he shows up. So we don't have to learn his schedule because we already know it, which is fantastic. We don't have to do any kinds of detective work because we already know what we have to do. We already know the intended strategy. Jumping, sprinting, and fighting decreases your fatigue. What a shock. What a shock. What a shock that doing actions that require energy would decrease your fatigue. Okay, let's head on over to Leowin, which is going to be way down here. Leowin North Gate, or Northeast Gate, I should say. Stolen goods in your possession are taken from you when you go to jail. Look for evidence chests in the prisons to get them back. It's a good thing I have no intention of ever going to jail. But the main problem is that it is very likely that I'm going to be apprehended by prison guards at some point in the future. Okay, let's go ahead. What time is it right now? It is 5:33 in the morning. So this is the... well, no, it's not this one. Not that one. Where is this pool of water that I'm looking for? Is it right here? Is this what we're looking for right here? Yes, this is the pool of water we are looking for. So let's go ahead and just hang out right here until the late afternoon. So let's go ahead and wait 12 hours. Let's just go ahead and wait around for 12 hours. I don't think he's going to quite be here yet. I don't think he shows up till around... Nope. Well, nope. There he is, actually. Okay. I wasn't sure if he would show up yet. So let's go ahead and do this thing. Can I do this without being seen? That is the big question. I'm going to go ahead and save my game just in case anything crazy goes down. And let fly the Rose of Sithis. Ha 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 ha. Adamus Philida is dead. I may now return to the sanctuary for my reward, but if I want to receive a bonus, there is one more task I must complete. Philida wears an Imperial Legion ring. I should take his finger with the ring still attached and put it in the desk of Philida's Imperial Legion successor in his office in the Imperial City. Okay, sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead and take that ring. He has a ton of keys on him. Ring, finger of the whatchamacallit. He has an Imperial watch key, which is kind of cool. And he has a silver longsword. I've acquired the severed ring of Adamus Philida, with the ring still attached. I should now go to the Imperial City and place the finger in the desk of Philida's Imperial Legion successor in his office in the prison barracks. If I do this, I'll receive a bonus. Or I may forfeit the bonus and simply return to Achieva at the sanctuary. But we do want the bonus. Oh no! Why am I being attacked? Ah. No big deal. We are good to go now. I'm not being attacked by any guards. So let's go ahead and do this the way we want to do it. I can't get in here very easily, though, which is unfortunate. Can I do this without being seen? I'm going to go ahead and save my game yet again. So it's the beauty of Elder Scrolls games. You can save your game whenever the hell you want to. But the problem is that this is a very hard lock. I suppose if I would have picked up a key that was on Adamus Philida's body, I could probably do this without having to pick the lock. But no big deal. We can increase our security skill by picking the lock, which is exactly what we're going to do. Hopefully there are no guards in here. I would certainly hope there's no guards in here. Nope, I do not see any guards. So we're going to go ahead and place this ring in this desk and intimidate the incoming captain. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Place this here ring into the desk. I placed the finger of Adamus Philida in the desk of his successor in his office in the city. I should now return to Achieva and claim my reward and bonus. Perhaps we'll do a Let's Play in the future of this game where we do hand-to-hand. That sounds fun, actually. That sounds like it would be fun. Because I've never played through this game using hand-to-hand, so that might be fun. That might be a fun playthrough, in all honesty. Alright, let's go to the Drug Brotherhood training room, because that seems to be where Achieva is right now. She is in the process of training. Is she stabbing something? Yes, she certainly is.
Adamus Philida is dead. I could feel my heart swell.
Ooh, an extra 500 gold.
The moment that Imperial pig issued his last breath. You have done a great service to the Dark Brotherhood today, Assassin. Your reward is well earned. You also managed to leave Philida's severed finger as a warning to his successor. Well done. Your bonus, 500 additional gold coins, is well earned.
500 additional coins.
Sithis knows you've earned it. When you're ready for another contract, you need only ask.
Hey, thanks, Achieva. What's in this chest over here? Have I looked in this chest? There ain't nothing in this chest. Ooh, well, actually, there's some books that are worth a lot of money. I suppose we'll go ahead and sell those books because they're worth a lot of money. Are they skill books? Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and read these books. I don't actually know if they're spell books or not. Or skill books or not. Ooh, they are skill books. They are skill books. Light armor and what? Light armor and something else. I didn't have a chance to see what the other one was. No big deal.
Ah, Assassin, I must speak with you. It is quite urgent. A sealed letter just arrived from a Dark Brotherhood courier. I recognize this type of parcel. It contains sealed orders. It's addressed to you from Lucien Lachance. You must open these sealed orders immediately and follow their instructions to the letter. It would seem the Black Hand itself has a task for you.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, so they find me important enough that they're willing to give me a direct order, huh? Orders from Lucian Lachance. You have served the Dark Brotherhood well in the short time you have been with us. Indeed, the rate of your advancement has been rather remarkable. Now the Black Hand itself is in need of your abilities. You must proceed with all haste to my private refuge in the ruins of Fort Farragut, located in the forest northeast of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. When you arrive, we will discuss the nature of your special assignment. I cannot stress to you enough the importance of your swift arrival at Fort Farragut. There are unseen powers working to unravel the very fabric of the Dark Brotherhood. The Black Hand is counting on you to prevent this disaster. Do not share the contents of this message with anyone at the Cheydinhal Sanctuary, including Ochiva, and make no mention of your journey to Fort Farragut. Also, be warned. My refuge within Fort Farragut is guarded by denizens who will attack any interloper on sight. Get through these rotting sentinels, and you will surely have earned the right to visit my private sanctum. Lucian Lachance. Okay, on our way to Fort Farragut. I have read the seal orders from Lucian Lachance. I am to meet him at Fort Farragut, which is in the wilderness northeast of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Apparently, he has a special assignment for me. What might that be? I suppose we'll go ahead and do the Fort Farragut situation. There's nothing preventing us from doing that. We'll go ahead and explore through Fort Farragut. I'm pretty sure there's the undead. I'm pretty sure that's what we have to worry about is the undead. So let's go ahead and handle that. Handle all of that. I'm going to go ahead and equip some arrows before I forget to do that. So let's go ahead and equip some arrows. Some lovely, lovely arrows so we can actually, use arrows rather than, be stuck without arrows and then wonder why the hell we're not firing any arrows. Okay, so Fort Farragut really isn't all that far away. It's pretty close by. So let's just go ahead and wander over there. Should be relatively easy to get there because it's not that far away. What the hell is that over there? It looks like a wolf. I'm gonna go ahead and attack that wolf because that's, oh man, aiming with a controller is just a doozy. Ha! Ha 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 ha. It is dead. The wolf is dead. And I can now take its pelt as well as my arrow back, which is what I shall do. And just like that, we are basically at Fort Farragut because it's like a minute away from Cheydinhal. Not particularly hidden. Fort Farragut. Are there going to be any undead hanging out on the outside, or are they all going to be inside the fort? Not exactly sure. I guess they'll all be inside the fort, which is totally fine. Okay. So yeah, we should be facing the undead in here. I don't imagine there's much else. I don't think there's more than like skeletons and such in here. But I am not entirely positive. Is there a guy up there? Yeah, there's a guy up there. How's it going, Mr. Skeleton? How's it going, Mr. Skeleton? You just keep on shooting stuff. Ouch! What the hell? What are you doing surprising me like that? I don't appreciate you surprising me like that, Mr. Skeleton. That's kind of rude. I kind of knew you would be in that room, but I was wondering where the hell you were. Can you go away? Can you go away with your nonsense? For some reason, it's my bottom right is telling me that I don't have a weapon active. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, because I wanted to see how many charges I had left on my bow, but for some reason it was saying I was using my hands, which is just a little bit weird. Where'd that skeleton go? Where did that skeleton go? He fell down. How's it going there, pally boy? Just gonna go ahead and shoot you a few times and use some lightning damage on you, even though lightning shouldn't do like any damage to you, because you are the undead, and you don't have any, you don't have a nervous system or vital organs or anything of the sort. But I suppose it doesn't matter. You have a silver arrow on you as well as 76 steel arrows. I'm going to go ahead and take 50 of your steel arrows, thank you. Just so we have plenty more of those. I'm pretty sure this is a shortcut to the final area. I'm just going to go ahead and unlock this door just for the sake of upgrading our security skill. We're not going to take the shortcut. We're going to go ahead and take the long way around. But I will go ahead and unlock that door just for the sake of doing so. Is this where I want to go? Or is this just a little side area? Not exactly sure. Hello there, chest. Potion of Cure Disease. I'll take that. I will take that all day long. Because you know what? We definitely need those for when we're fighting vampires. And some bone meal and some gold. I suppose that's nice. There's nothing wrong with that. Whoa! Wanted to try to jump between those needles. Because needles are scary. How's it going there, Mr. Bonesy guy? We're just going to go ahead and have a bow and arrow fight. Because that's the fun times we're going to have, is a bows and arrows fight. Even though your aim is absolutely impeccable, Mr. Guy. You're missing every single one of your shots, and I freaking love it. Ooh, some dwarven arrows and some nightshade. Ooh. I'll take the nightshade. You have a ton of iron arrows on you, which I don't really desperately need. I don't need iron arrows. It's not necessarily something I desire. Steel arrows are a little bit more fun than our good friend, the iron arrows. Hello there, Pally. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my bow. Because I like using my bow. You have a leather shield, which is a very interesting choice. I'm trying to walk backwards, but the stones are preventing me from doing so. What is that? It's a dwarven war axe. I suppose that's kind of cool. I suppose that's cool. It's not something I desire, though. I am using the powers of swords. Hello there, wisp stocks. You are damage health, so I will gladly take the wisp stocks. They are quite nice to have. What, am I missing something here? Am I missing something obvious here? Because we just kind of looped all the way around. I thought that door previously that we just walked through was the shortcut to the end, but I guess I was wrong. I guess I was terribly, terribly wrong. Is this the way to go? Is this the way forward? Have I gotten myself so terribly lost that I have no idea where the right way to go is? Sure seems like it, man. Sure seems like I have no idea which direction is the right way to go. What the hell? Where am I even going? I'm getting myself all kinds of lost. Getting myself all kinds of lost here. Which way is the right way to go? I suppose it's this way. There we go. This is the right way to go. Don't worry, I know how to play video games. Don't be concerned, I know how to play video games in some capacity. I do like how these skeletons are wearing Dark Brotherhood armor. I think it's kind of cool. It just kind of goes to show that they are Dark Guardians of the Dark Brotherhood sanctuaries that exist in Cyrodiil. I think it is quite nice. We are running low on charge on our bow, which is unfortunate. Do we have any soul gems or anything I can use to recharge? We only have a Varla stone. That's all we have. All we have is a Varla stone, which isn't perfect for us. Isn't necessarily something we would like to see. That's just a little loop around. We don't need to go that way. I do want to unload some of these keys that we have, though, so I think next time we get the chance, I'm going to go ahead and store these keys somewhere.
I have been waiting for you, assassin. We have not spoken in some time, but I am well aware of your accomplishments within the Dark Brotherhood. That is why I have sent for you. I'm afraid there is a situation. The time has come to test both your skill and your loyalty to Sithis. The Black Hand has learned that the Dark Brotherhood has been infiltrated. By whom and for what purpose, we do not yet know. What we do know is that there is some link between the traitor and the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. The traitor has tainted that place beyond repair. It was learned that the traitor has been active for quite some time, since before you joined the Brotherhood. That absolves you of any suspicion.
Hey, good, because I have no idea what the hell's going on. But you couldn't possibly mean what you're trying to imply, right?
Oh, but I do. You have been selected by the Black Hand to perform the ancient rite known as purification. Everyone inside the sanctuary must die. You must break one of the tenets you have sworn to uphold. I know. This is an unexpected turn of events, but drastic measures must be taken. Ochiva, Vicente Valtieri, Antoinetta Marie, Gogron Grobalmag, Telendril, Mirage Dar, and Tainava. All these family members must die. From this point forward, you are no longer bound by the 5 tenets. Sithis will forgive any murder, any theft, so long as you serve the Black Hand. When the rite of purification has been completed, return to me here at Fort Farragut, and we will discuss your future. Now, take these special gifts. They will help you greatly. One is a poisoned apple. The other, a unique scroll of summoning. Good luck, Silencer.
What is this scroll of summoning exactly?
You of course recall Rufio, the feeble old man I sent you to kill when we first met. He was weak in life, but his spirit is quite angry in death. The scroll will allow you to call upon Rufio's angry ghost for assistance. He will appear, unleash his anger upon your foes, and then disperse.
Fantastic. What is up with this poison apple?
The apple has been treated with the most deadly poison. It will likely kill whomever eats it, probably instantly. To use the apple, simply dispose of any other food and put the apple in its place. If someone is inclined to eat, and they taste the apple, death. Make haste. The sanctuary must be purified if this treachery is to be undone.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give you some keys. So, another cure disease potion. All right, I'll take it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and unload some keys. So let's go ahead. Ooh, well, yeah, we're going to go ahead and unload a ton of keys here. Don't need, I'll go ahead and keep the Summit Miss Manor key. Don't need that, don't need that. Because the keys are just taking up space in our inventory, so I don't really need them. Same goes for Roderick's Medicine. I don't need that either. Orders from Lucian the Chance. I don't need that either. Is there anything else that I don't need? No, we are good. So you go ahead and take that crap. I don't need any of that. There's some beer there. I suppose that's cool. Restore fatigue. I'll take the rice. Now, I'm pretty sure there is some alchemical stuff that I can grab here. Aha, Novice Alembic. I will gladly take that. A weak potion of paralysis. There's also a Novice Retort. Fantastic. So now we can start making some stronger potions. A human heart. There's a human heart there. What does a human heart do? That's the question I'm asking. What does the human heart do for me? It's a restore health, which is very interesting. All right, let's head on back to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. And perform the ancient rite of purification. Kill off every family member. One by one, slowly but surely. With no remorse. Alright. Now, I am going to go ahead and switch to... I'm going to go ahead and... Well, the Zapper is kind of low on charge. It's really the main problem. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Blade of Fiery Light instead. Alright, I'm not going to kill Dark Guardian. Dark Guardian can go ahead and stay alive. I'm not really concerned about killing Dark Guardian because he's going to be scary, so he can stay alive. I have no qualms with Dark Guardian. How's it going, Vicente? It is time for your afterlife to end. So go away, my friend. Go away. Ha 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 ha. Vicente is dead. If I wish to become a vampire, I must seek another means of acquiring the Dark Gift. But I have no interest. A long sword of cold. I'll go ahead and take it. He also has an elven longsword and a gold necklace. And the 5 tenets, which I will go ahead and sell. What is the deal with this sword that you just gave me? Deals 10 damage, which is pretty nice. Deals 10, yeah, it deals 10 damage just like my zapper. I'll go ahead and keep that as well, I think. Because I do like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that as well. We're trying to acquire as many halfway decent enchanted items as we physically possibly can. Because, you know, we can definitely use enchanted items as much as physically possible. That's something I haven't really ever done in Oblivion playthroughs, is try to collect enchanted items. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and try to do in this playthrough is, you know, use and acquire and use, if we're going to use the proper word order, magical items, because they are quite useful. And you know what? We'll be able to actually make use of Varla stones if we have a whole bunch of used up magical items. So I suppose that's exactly what we're going to do. I mean, they are taking up space in our inventory, but I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Suppose it doesn't really matter too much. Hello there, gold. That's just kind of hanging out in that chest. Hello there, repair hammer. You know, speaking of repair hammers, I'm going to go ahead and repair my equipment. Because I probably have to do that. I certainly did have to do that. Hello there, schemer. Man, why is everybody in here? Literally everybody is in here, and I don't appreciate that.
So good to see you. Is there anything
Is there anything you need? Yes, I need to annihilate you. That's what I need to do. So go away. Do they all have enchanted weapons? No, she doesn't have an enchanted weapon. She just has a silver dagger. Which is just fine, I guess. I can get rid of that silver dagger relatively easily. Hello there, Telendril. You are using a bow, but I'm not scared of that bow by any stretch. It's just a steel bow. So go away. I'm going to go ahead and take 50 more of your iron arrows. Thank you. Ooh, she also has 5 venison on her. I'll go ahead and let her keep the venison. What does our inventory situation look like? We're doing pretty all right in terms of inventory. So we're doing pretty well there. Hello there, Tainava. You are my good friend here, but I must do what I must do. So thank you for being simple enough. He has an Argonian heart. Short sword of fragments. Disintegrate weapon on strike. That's kind of cool. Can I carry that without being too full on inventory? Yes, I can, as a matter of fact. So you know what I'm gonna do? I am going to trade stuff with him, and then I'm going to trade stuff with him and then kill him.
What can I interest you in?
Let's see here. Sell the short sword fragments. Sell that. Am I not wearing the Orcish Greaves anymore? Did I take those off for some reason? I'm not sure why I took those off, but I certainly did for some reason. Let's see here. Do I have anything here I can get rid of? I'm going to go ahead and sell the human heart. Sell the mort flesh. Let's see what else we can sell. Anything at all? I mean, I can sell the poisoned apple. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sell the poisoned apple. I don't see myself ever using that. Let's see. Sell the troll fat.
That seems a fair price.
Seems like we're pretty good there. Sell the 5 tenants. Gold ribbon of merit. The rear guard. Varieties of Daedra and a wolf pelt.
Thank you for your... Until we meet again, my dear friend.
Nah, you can piss off. Yeah, you wait until I have to kill you to be nice to me, which is absolutely crazy town. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what you have on you. You have some gold as well as the 5 tenants. It seems like everybody has the 5 tenants on them for some reason, because they all need to be reminded of those tenants or they're going to forget them. Alright, well, now that we've killed everybody in this room, we can actually loot their chests, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and loot their chests. Am I not? Yeah, I'm not wearing any pants. You guys probably noticed that a lot sooner than I did. Alright, let's go ahead and put those pants on and unlock these chests. Some of these chests are going to be harder than others. There's food. Ooh, more. Oh, look at all those mandrake roots. Okay, so we have a ton of freaking cure disease capabilities right now, which is fantastic. So we're not particularly worried about curing diseases, because we have a whole bunch of mandrake roots, and we have a ton of cure disease potions. So we're pretty safe there. Ooh, we have a ton of enchanted arrows. I will gladly take all of that. That I will gladly take. The black arrow V2. Okay, that should level up my marksman. But yeah, look at all these enchanted arrows. Arrows of cold, frost damage on strike, arrow fatigue, damage fatigue on strike, arrow of withering, damage agility, damage endurance, damage intelligence, damage luck. It also damages personality, speed, strength, will. Wow, that's a wild arrow. That's crazy. Go ground grow Malog's chest, or Balmog, I should say. All right, he has a very hard chest, so this is going to be a more difficult chest to unlock. But nothing we are incapable of managing. So let's go ahead and open it up. He has a bow of despair. Demoralize on strike. He also has an orcish shield. Why would this orc have a bow? That's the question I'm asking. I'm not entirely sure. Do I have like anything that I really don't need? That's the big question. You know, because I'm very filled up on inventory right now. That's really the main issue. What is the deal with this orcish shield? Is this orcish shield stronger than my dwarven shield? Yes, it certainly is. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the dwarven shield for the orcish shield. That is what I'm going to do. Perfect. Okay, so we have a stronger shield now, which is nice. I don't think I can carry this bow of despair, though. I don't think I have quite enough inventory space to carry that. So we're going to hold off on carrying that. Telendril's chest is also a very hard lock. So let's go ahead and open this up. See what precious goodies we're going to find in here. We got an arrow of cold again, an arrow of jinxing, damage magicka. Base ring of storms, resist shock on self. That's kind of cool. And then we got Mirage Dar's chest. He also has a very hard lock. But again, nothing we are incapable of handling. We are professional lock pickers in Oblivion. We are not scared about very hard locks. Back when we first started playing Oblivion, back in 2008, 2009, we were terrified about very hard locks. But at this point in time, we are not concerned. So who is still alive, exactly? That's the question. That's the question I'm now asking. Who have we left alive? There's only one person left. So who is it? Who is it? They are in the training room, yep. Hello? Aha, it's Mr. Guy. Alright, man. I guess it's time for our battle of wits. Our heavy armor versus heavy armor. He's wearing Orcish, which is going to be awesome, because I'm pretty sure Orcish is going to be stronger than my my Dwarven. So that is fantastic. So can I actually take his Orcish and be stronger?
Mother, I beg your mercy.
A battle axe of flames. It weighs 55. That's wild. Okay, he's wearing an Orcish cuirass. Is this Orcish cuirass going to be better than my Dwarven cuirass? Yes, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up that Orcish cuirass. He has Stormhammer boots. What's the deal with that? Resist shock on self. I suppose that's something I can carry. Because they're dwarven boots, so I might as well carry those. Or might as well put those on, I should say. So let's go ahead and put on some Orcish, as well as these Stormhammer boots to resist shock. Do I not have any dwarven gauntlets? Did I get rid of those for some reason? He also has Master Forge gauntlets. Fortify armor on self. Okay, I'll go ahead and wear those as well. I will go ahead and wear those as well. So we are quite a bit heavier now, but we have a much stronger defense, which is fantastic. Okay, I think that takes care of everything. Is everybody dead yet? I must kill every Dark Brotherhood member. No, there's still somebody alive. I thought we were able to kill everybody, but nope, there still seems to be somebody alive. The question is, where are they? Where are they? I am not entirely sure where they might be. Oh, it's Ochiva. Okay, well, see you later, Ochiva. Are you not going to fight me? Are you just going to stand there? You're just going to stand there. The purification is now complete. Every Dark Brotherhood member based out of the Chadenall Sanctuary has been killed. I must now report to Lucian the Chance at Fort Farragut. Yep, she didn't even attempt to put up a fight. I can't even loot her body. I can't even loot her body because she was glitched out. Alright, well, I suppose that's fine. Alright, guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call this episode. So thank you for watching today's video. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we head on back to Fort Farragut and continue on with our career in the Dark Brotherhood following the Black Hand's direct orders. And as always, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really does mean the whole world to me. I will see you guys next time.